Hello, this is Stephen Trials. I believe in the World Fairness Agreement and the Church of Fairness. I have faith in both. The Church of Fairness is to bring about the World Fairness Agreement. And I was over to Linden Walmart in Linden, Utah. And there's problems there. Not any more than usual. Seems like it's better than it was. One day I went there and I got hit with some stench that was really strong. And see, that's what it's been about. Sometimes people have to fart, that kind of thing. I did my laundry at Fluff and Fold laundromat. So, when people do their laundry, there's sometimes some stinky stuff that people are washing. So yesterday, I'm positive I took the clothes out of the second dryer and decided to put them into one on the left. I'm positive I did. I'm absolutely sure of it. And I started having some trouble thinking straight. There was some other mind bugging me, an unattached burden, as they call them in IFS, Internal Family Systems. And I had to really stay focused to keep things straight. And I realized I couldn't, because I thought I got that piece of clothing in the bag and then I see it again and that kind of thing. And so it's like I can't keep track. I'm not sure if that's what I thought I saw or what. So then there was a couple came in, and we have a conflict between different tribes. Everybody knows that. So this guy was a different tribe, and his wife, and they came in together anyway to do their laundry, and I felt like he was challenging me to see if he could dominate me. You know what I mean? And so if they look at me first, I look at them until they look away. If I look at them first and they hold the eye contact because I looked at them first, then I look away. So that's fair, isn't it? Whoever looks at the other person first has to look away first. So when I'm in a staring contest, basically I just try to not have any thoughts. Stop thinking for 5 seconds. And I'll think thoughts like I'm here to help, not to harm. And we're team fairness, those kind of thoughts. So I'm not trying to defeat the other guy. I'm having a conversation, an eye-to-eye conversation, telepathically. And people will challenge you, and if you don't face them, it might be a bad idea. I don't know for sure. I try both ways. Like, I'll avoid eye contact, but then if I start getting crowded on the trail or something, and think they're really starting to go too far with my passiveness, so then it's eye contact time, and I go to that rule. First to look is first to turn away. So, back to the laundromat. The guy was sitting down. His wife had gone somewhere. He's staying there with the clothes. I think I had some boxer shorts taken or something a week or two ago. And, the missing sock, and you can't find it. Or sometimes one appears there that's not yours. And it's like, you're sure you look through the washer and through the dryer. Maybe I didn't check the dryer. The dryer might have had a glove there by the door or something. It was a diesel glove. I could get it and show you. Well, see how that just appeared out of thin air? Ha! I had it on pause. So I don't know how to set my phone up right, so it's backwards. I could get a mirror. I don't know if that would work. That'll be fun. Hang on. Pause time. Pause. So the Big Book of AA has a page where if you're having some issue or whatever, pause and do the serenity prayer or the third step prayer. What I'm doing is I stop my thoughts for 5 seconds. Stop all thoughts for 5 seconds. And then maybe I just continue to not have thoughts. That's the ideal, is to get to where I'm in the silence, the wonderful silence within. So anyway, that D's kind of hard to read. Anyway, you get the idea. The D's a different color on that. But I'll play this back and I'll see if that worked. So I would like somebody to show me how to do this stuff, because I'm not going to struggle with the world computer. This morning I'm thinking I have nothing to do with the world. It's just me and I got nothing to do with out there. I don't like the world sometimes. It's like all computers and you have to read all this stuff. And they ask you surveys after surveys and star rating after star rating. And there's all these new things you got to read and figure out how to do. I don't want anything to do with the world anymore. I'm thinking I'm going to go join a monastery somewhere. And then I thought, well, I'll just be a monk at my own place and not have anything to do with the world, and just stay where I'm at in Orem, Utah. I went to Spanish Fork, Utah today. Last time I was over there driving Uber, I drove away very angry. That's what happened in Orem today. So, well, I was angry before I got to Spanish Fork this morning driving Uber. So we agreed to not do you wrong, and we don't do us wrong. And then there's a crap fight going on. And people start pushing driving. They get close to your bumper and they honk their horn. They're pushy. And I don't like pushy drivers. When somebody's behind you close, you have to get more distance to you and the car in front of you. This is the only thing you can do to increase your safety. Don't go closer to the car in front of you. Get more space. So if there's something you got to stop for up ahead, you got some time to slowly stop so the guy behind you doesn't run into your ass end. Because that's what they do. If they're following close and you have to stop, they run right into the back of your car because they're too close. So you need to have extra room in front of you so that you don't have to slow down quickly. So they have time to see that you're slowing down, and then you can slow down real quick once they're already slowing down. They've already got their foot on the brake. You see what I'm saying? Because the reaction time is like a quarter of a second. From the time you see the thing you need to stop for, it takes you a quarter of a second to react, and then some for the mechanics of the car. So you figure like a half a second before the car actually starts stopping. So these new drivers, they don't know all this. Truck drivers don't know all this. I got in arguments with truck drivers and they've been told wrong stuff. So I left Spanish Fork and everybody was doing okay, because on the way over there I was screaming in my car with the windows up on the freeway. And if you do us wrong, go eat shit and die. I was screaming it. So people in Spanish Fork were really working together wonderfully because the telepathic connection of our mind that we're not going to do you wrong, don't do us wrong, and we care about everybody. It was awesome. It worked. It's like amazing what you can do with your thoughts. When I was driving truck and I needed to change lanes, I would think that, I'm here to help. I'm helping all the drivers as a driver, all the small cars, and I need to get into the outside lane. Help me get over to the outside lane. And many times the gap would open up instantly, right after you made the thought. You don't even have to have your blinker on and then put you know what I mean? This is it proves to you that there's telepathic connection going on. I think it's a higher power that gives them the message. When we're doing right, then the higher power helps us. So when we're agreeing to not do others wrong, then the higher power, whatever you want to call it, God or Satan or God is everything, oneness, anything you want to call it, as long as it's fair. You have to see, we're talking about being fair to others, so you need to be fair to your higher power, of course. So I'm driving out of Walmart after checking out, and I ended up using my smartphone, playing like I'm talking to somebody, and invariably, the law comes into it. Like, we'll call the police, the sheriff, blah, blah. And so I'm going, well, I'm working with the sheriffs, and we don't want people to do other people wrong anymore, and we agree not to do other people wrong. So that solved that. And the store wasn't settled yet when I left, but I figured that's all I can do for now. That it's best for me to stop thinking. And as I got to the car and they want me to stay, I'm hearing telepathically to please stay. So they wanted to hear the sound that bothers people. I knew what they meant. And it's Om Nama Shakti Shivaya. And I'll put a link to that mantra and you can see what I mean. It's just got synthesizer in it. And when I play that, the Christian nationalists have a fit. They don't ever play that again, I gave you an order to never play that again. I'm like, what? You want to fight? And if they do anything at that point, then it's staring contest time. And I explain, I'm not going to be fighting you. You're going to be fighting God. You sure you want to fight God? Because God will put you in hell. That's what I said in the store. I said, God, if you do people wrong at this point, God will put you in hell. And that's when I left. So they tell me the sheriff's on the way, and then this guy, I'm getting telepathic. I don't know if it's real or if it's something else making drama in our lives. And it really wasn't the guy. But here's what I was told. I was a sheriff, and he started to be bossy. And so I got the windows up and I screamed, eat shit and die. You just did me wrong. You're not the dominating power here. God is. That kind of thing. So I didn't scream it very loud because there was some people fairly close, parked in a parking lot. I don't think I even screamed it, actually. But probably somebody could have heard if they were standing right next to the car. Just me speaking, like speaking right now. It's like people can hear me making the video through the wall. Oh, well, sorry. I hope that this helps you. I hope this helps everyone that watches this video, wherever you're at. And so I was leaving, and it's not settled yet. I know that. And this guy pulls up behind me. I've had this happen a lot. I'll pull over to pick up a passenger, and a car will pull in right behind me and park. This is like at 3 a.m. in the morning with their lights on. That's intimidation. So today, I'm driving slowly because there's doors from Walmart, and it's recommended that you drive real slow. I don't know, it's probably 15 or something. And so this younger guy gets behind me, right on my bumper, and he starts going to the right side, like he wants to get around me, to the left side, to the right side, and then he gets a little closer. And I didn't slow down or anything. I just kept going. And he kept doing it. He was trying to get around me to get into the turning lane. And so I get into the turning lane, and he can't do that. He can't pass me on the wrong side. So then he's right on my bumper at the stoplight, waiting for it to turn green. At this point, I'm angry again. So I put the vehicle in park. I open the door so I can see the guy's face, and I'm leaning out the car. And I screamed at him, "Stop! Stop doing that! Stop pushing me! You're making danger! I'm not going to shut up. If you do me wrong, go eat shit and die." I didn't say that. I'm talking to a spirit that's here now that's telling me to shut up. No. Make me. You want to fight? You're going to be fighting God, spirit. He'll put you in hell. And if you're in hell now, he'll put you in a worse one. See, you can't back down or they'll walk all over you. So, the spirits are horrible. They start tormenting you. I've got them stop again. And it's what worked the other day was, I can't remember right now, but what I just said is another tactic. If you don't stop tormenting me, God's going to put you in a worse hell than you're already in. And if you're not, you know what I mean? You just work with them that way. You don't back down to them. Sometimes tolerating them might work, and they stop because you're not even responding. If you respond without a powerful way like I just described, bringing a higher power than them into it, they love it. They love to get you angry. They need to learn that when they get you angry, they get hurt by God. God hurts them. If they do you wrong and you get angry about it, God's going to hurt them. And you can just think that thought. You've made me angry. You're doing me wrong. God's going to punish you. You're going to have a terrible day. So, anyway, I'm driving home. And I'm thinking how the drivers over here are really pushy. They're honking at each other off and on. They act like they're going to honk at you. They act like they're spitting on you. And so I'm here to tell the universe, God and whoever else listening, that I'm here to help the police and the sheriffs and the highway patrolmen to get control of the traffic problem in whatever jurisdiction you're at. Right now I'm in Orem, and they know they got a problem. They got a problem with loud vehicles that are breaking the decibel laws. And I'm not afraid of them. I don't care how many of them there are, what age they are, what tribe they are, how many guns they got. I don't really care. Because you know what I got? I got the power of the Almighty. I got the all-powerful with me. And if they want to fight, that's who they're going to be fighting. And I'm here to help the police and the sheriffs, the military, not just in the USA, everywhere on the planet, and then some. Wherever they want my help, it's there. And I have the most powerful weapon there is. And it's the oneness of everything. Thanks for listening.